Good morning, you guys. I am just coming in to say good morning. My ass is actually running a little bit late, and I'm going to have to put this pedal to the metal. But I did want to come in because I'm doing so good with my everyday vlogging. I don't know if I'm going to vlog anymore today because, like I told y'all, I'm backed up. I did manage to edit 2 vlogs yesterday. One of them is uploaded, and I'm just going to start, making them live like every 2 or 3 days. But I'm doing okay, you guys. Like I said, let's see if I could keep this momentum. Have a wonderful day. Today's Wednesday, by the way. This is my summer mask. Super lightweight. 3 or 4 layers, I think, of waterproof fabric. And it's much better than the heavy duty winter ones. Back to work. Y'all, I am not a happy camper. I am not a happy camper at all. Today was just not my day. I'm in a shitty ass mood. I just left my office and I was about to have a fit with the cleaning guys. Not only that, I freaking had to, when I went to the post office to reopen my P.O. box, there was the guy that I dealt with is somebody that I don't usually deal with. So he was giving my ass a hard time as far as, talking about all this ID I need. I'm in there, or, since we have the pandemic, I haven't been there, but I'm in there every other day, mailing something, doing something, handling business, doing something. They know me by name in there, okay? So you, whoever you are, Mr. Post Office Man, I think I actually got some footage. I got some vlog footage of, let me get this out of here. What time is it? Y'all want a shitty ass, y'all are on a shitty ass holder, so if you fall, my bizarre. So, he was asking me for so much information. Now, I've gotten P.O. boxes for years, and I really don't ever remember having to provide so much personal. Why did I go the wrong way? Because I'm not paying attention, that's why. So much personal information. So, you know what? I don't argue with people about their job, though. So the form had all this shit on it, and I was there 3 times, and every time he was like, nope, you need this, you need this, you need this. So I'm like, all right, my people's wasn't there. I don't work for the post office. I'm not going to give this man a hard time. I'm going to provide whatever. So y'all know I have different addresses, right? So you have to provide an address for a P.O. box, which I think is ridiculous, because if I had an address, I wouldn't need a damn P.O. box. So now you want me to give you an address, whatever. That ain't my situation, but I'm saying, for what about people that may be from home to home or homeless or what have you, and don't really have an address, and they just need a P.O. box to get their mail? Like, they just make things so difficult, right? So anyways, I give this man all of my information, and then he makes me change the form, the application, more than once. Fine, I did that. I was getting so mad, but I did it because not only are there people on here now that I'm back active, people have asked for my address, and I just don't give out my address. Do I have to freaking... Come on now. Hold on, you guys. Ridiculous. Usually at a certain time you gotta swipe your ID to get out of my parking lot. But it's early, so I wouldn't think that I would have to swipe, but I did. Anyway, long story short, you guys, I had to provide all this information, so I had to take I think it was my car insurance card, which was right here, to the damn post office. So I left it in my bag to put back in my car, and I forgot to put it back in my car last night. And this morning there was something wet in my bag, and my insurance card and my registration was wet. I was so mad, right? So I took it out, I let it dry off, whatever, but now it's all wrinkly and old, and I'm mad about that. The second thing that got me hot, that I'm really upset about, is I'm in my office, you guys, right? I have been staying a little bit later because I haven't been there, so I've been trying to catch up on things and you know, get the things done that has been sitting there basically waiting for somebody to do it or what have you. And I'm in my office, and the cleaning guy, he comes by my office, and they come around, I want to say like 4 o'clock. So I always speak. I speak to everybody. I don't care who you are. I always speak and say hello, how are you, good evening, whatever. So he's like, oh, hey, right? So I'm like, okay, like I don't know what's up his butt today, but the hey was a little like attitude-ish, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I don't know what his problem is, but go. So I could go. Let me go. He was a little like stink acting, right? Fine. Your problem is not my problem. Whatever. I said hello, good evening. I'm not really obligated to do anything else with you, for you, whatever. So then I go to what's happening. I go to the bathroom, you know, before my long ass ride home. I go wash my little dishes because I'm bringing my food and my snacks and everything every day. And so I was gone for like a good 10 minutes away from my office, right? This mofo must have thought that I was, sorry for the bumps, you guys. This mofo must have thought that I was gone for the day. You guys, I come back to my office. The cleaning guy is sitting in my chair at my desk, phone plugged in, feet up, a bag of chips, eating a bag of chips on my desk, you guys. When I tell you, I really did not know how to react. I just literally was like stunned, and he was like obviously scared and like, oh my God. He didn't say sorry. He didn't say, you know, I needed it. He didn't say shit. He basically saw me, jumped, got up from my desk, unplugged his phone, and ran out the office. Like, what? So now here's my dilemma, right? This cannot ever happen again. And one of my coworkers actually said one night he was there late, and he came back to his desk after, you know, being away from his desk for a little bit, and there was a phone plugged up in his office that wasn't his, right? So the cleaning crew clearly is, you know, sitting in people's offices and sleeping, eating, whatever the hell they're doing. And come on now, like I just can't. And especially now with COVID, like I don't know where you've been, your hands, your body, whatever you touching my desk, you like, what the fuck, man? I'm on the fence of reporting him to his superior, but then I don't want to do that because I'm sure he could get fired or what have you, and I don't want that to happen because I don't think it's that serious where, you know, I want somebody to lose their job. My intentions is, because I'm back to work tomorrow, is to stick around late again and have a discussion with him. But the thing is, the cleaning people that work in my building are not like 100% there. Like they have some issues, so you know they are basically hired to clean the building. They don't really talk much, or English may not be their first language, what have you. So I'm like, is talking to him even gonna do anything? Like, is he gonna hear what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm still hot. Like I'm still like super upset. I mean, feet on the desk and everything. And I honestly think this has been going on for a while, because y'all know I'm OCD, right? So I know exactly where I leave stuff. I know exactly where I place stuff. And when I leave my office, I make sure that my desk is clean. I make sure that, you know, papers are not all over the place. Like, I know how I leave my office. One of my other co-workers who was working when I wasn't working sent me a text message and was like, hey, do you mind if I use your office? You know, because where my office is like in the cut. There's no traffic. There's nobody like walking back and forth. You're basically hidden, and you know, I have a great area. I got a good chair. I got a window. Like, my office is bomb. So my homeboy was like, do you mind if I use your office? And I'm like, of course not. Like, you know, but he texted me and asked me, and I was like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing, whatever. He made sure he sent me pictures of him like Lysoling and spraying when he was in there, because again, we fucking dealing with a virus and nobody knows if they have it or not. So, but the cleaning people, they should have a lounge or something. Now, I don't know all the logistics of, you know, this cleaning crews, you know, situation. Like I said, I don't know if they have a lounge. I don't know what they do to eat lunch or dinner. I really don't know any of that. Nor do I really care, because that's not my problem. And you cannot be sitting in my office with your fucking feet on my desk, your dirty ass boots, you've been walking around God knows where, or your phone plugged up to my shit, eating chips and shit. Like, So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get rid of this, because it's not a good feeling. I don't like to be angry. I don't like to, you know, walk around with this energy, because it's not good for me, and it's definitely not good for nobody else. So once I stop vlogging, and between now and the time I get home, I'm gonna put me on some good music, and I am going to get rid of this before I walk in my door. And then I'm gonna sleep on what I want to do, and then tomorrow I'll let you guys know like what I decided to do. It rained literally for like 2 seconds. Yeah, and that's that. Like, I had to come and get that off my chest, because like today, while I was on lunch, I was watching me a little videos or whatever, making my comments to all my people who I love and adore, watching, and y'all doing y'all thing. And I'm happy to be back a part of the YT community. But the YT community is really full of some real bullshit, and just full of stuff that irritates the fuck out of me. Nothing to me personally, just, you know, me watching and seeing people interact with other people, and people just throwing shades, and then you got these internet wannabe gangsters. So there's a girl that I watch. I'm not gonna say who she is, you know, because whatever, it's not really necessary. But I really adore watching her. She's a little younger. I might say she might be in her 20s or something. She lives in New York. She's doing very well in life. She does a few things. YouTube, I know, is a big part of her income, I want to say. And I really like watching her, because she's very creative. She's fashionable. You know, she a young black sister with a head on her shoulders. And she did a haul today. And in the haul, you know, she included some very nice higher end things, right? Why is everybody in the comments basically attacking her? Like, oh, and I have to tell you about my earring. That's another thing I was hot up. These people, and I don't know, you know, because I'm not necessarily reading comments, but if I go to comment, I'll see other people's comments, obviously, and I'm looking, and people are like, I won't say her name, but bleep, why you always gotta show us all this stuff that you got? Most people can't afford this stuff. And I know I have spoken about this on YouTube before, because it's definitely a problem. Okay? And that's not to be insensitive to anybody or their situations, but everybody ain't broke. It's not for you to go in somebody's comments that is making the money or doing well for themselves to tell them what they should and shouldn't be doing. Okay? Now I'm a little extra today because I'm just mad about all the other stuff that happened, but I was just so angry that these people were attacking her. And she's definitely, because we do got so we have some of those types on YouTube that overcompensate, that's looking for acceptance, that's looking for the look what I got, da da da. This is not that, she's not that girl, at least in my opinion, years, okay? And she wasn't always able to afford something designer, right? So this girl, she's in school, she takes care of her mother, her grandmother, her siblings, and you know, she has a few hustles. So if homegirl want to go and spend $1,000, $1,200, whatever it is on a freaking bag, let her live. Like, my goodness, everybody's situation out here ain't the same. And not everybody is out here trying to brag to y'all or prove to y'all. And that's another reason why I don't show and talk about a lot of stuff, because when you're doing stuff, you know, just being you, living your life, you know, living what is true to you, you have people from the outside looking in, judging, critiquing, trying to find fault in something that you're doing or saying, or trying to make it seem like you're portraying something, and it's so freaking annoying. It is so annoying. And I felt really bad, and I was about to respond to the person who left her the comment, and then I was like, you know what, Crystal, this ain't really got shit to do with you. You're triggered. You're being triggered, and let her handle her handle. You know, I'm sure she don't know who the hell I am. We're not friends, nothing like that. She's just somebody who I subscribed to a long time ago, and I enjoy watching her videos, and that's basically it. And I just have to, like, put that out there. Everybody ain't on here capping. Everybody ain't on here broke. People out here got coins. You know what I'm saying? So please stop. If you can't afford it, that doesn't mean somebody else can't afford it, right? So nobody should be able to judge you because you shop in your pockets, and that's cool. If that works for you, rock that shit till it falls apart. But at the end of the day, stop being on here being mad, judgy to other people because they not rocking replicas, or they chose to spend a little bit more money. Some people save 5 checks to get one bag because they want quality. All right, enough of that. So let me tell you about my earring. I got these earrings years ago, and I never really wear them because I'm always so scared that I'm going to lose them or something's gonna happen to them. So I only wear them like special occasions, really, or like if I'm going out to dinner or something like that, I'll put them on, right? So today I'm going in my little jewelry box, about to get my jewels, and I'm like, let me wear these earrings today. I wore this all black dress, and they're black and white, right? So I was like, oh, they'll add a nice little pop of color, because I usually just wear either studs or gold hoops to my job. That's basically the uniform for work. Or like in the summertime, I might get a little fancier with like the lucite colorful earrings or something like that. But other than that, I keep it real basic, right? So of course, you guys, today I wear these earrings and these masks. The mask, you have to put the mask on everywhere. My mask knocked my earring out. Guys, I didn't know that the earring fell out. I didn't know that I dropped it until somebody sent an email. Did anybody lose an earring? They didn't say what earring it was. It was like, did anybody lose an earring? If so, come see me, right? So I'm like, oh shit, like it gotta be me, like, and I'm like panicking, right? And sure enough, it was my earring. And the problem with these earrings is that the original backs that they came with, I used them for another pair of earrings, and I don't know what I did with them. They're somewhere amongst my things, but I don't know what I did with them. So I used some other backs that I had, and these backs are not made for these earrings. So it's a little loose, and with the mask and stuff hitting against the earring, my earring came right out. Now, thank God that somebody was honest and, you know, gave me back my earring. They probably didn't even know what it was or cared, whatever, because it was a man. But I was just so thankful. I didn't even put the earring back in my ear, you guys. But just today was just not a good day for me, you guys. But it's gonna get better. All right, that's all I want to say. Now, what's that in the hole?
It's like cement.
And that's supposed to keep it stable?
Yeah.
And then we never have to replace it, right? Yeah, buddy. This is definitely one of the.
Because they got basically like tank tracks on it, so that's why you can see the yard like that. So you had to drive around, you know, go back and forth. But at the end, it was smart because he basically used the thing. That thing is a motherfucker. He used that machine that he had. So he used the machine. The thing is
It's so windy.
And then she was asking about the open bike. She's like, oh, I don't think that they real fast. I'm like, it's real. Like, she's like, sometimes you get up in Home Depot.
It's about to be a storm, y'all. Nah. Can I help you?
No, that's fine.
Alright. I came in, child. I ain't getting hit by no tree, y'all. These trees are whipping around. That, let me see if this is a maple tree. A maple tree. So beautiful. My hydrangeas, they still coming. They still growing. It's the first of the month. I'm in one of my properties collecting my money. It started raining, but I need my bread. Okay? Y'all see they started part of my fence. I'm coming back today to finish. We're only doing sections right now because we have such a large area to cover. So we wanted to fence off this area right there first.